I just recently posted an episode where I was discussing a failed drive in my server, but surprisingly, when I was showing a demo, it started working, and as you can see here, even it was displaying the drive. But just before shooting the video, it reported the error, and it even showed the pool is degraded and stuff. See, this have just repeated. It's just unfortunately I was unable to capture in that episode, and before that even I had an issue with the boot pool. So before shooting that episode, even I was in the process of formatting the boot drive USB, and then I installed freshly FreeNAS, and then I recovered the configuration from my backup. So this is what happened. You can see there I just added a small update. You can see there it again degraded, and I just put, because this is something I was unable to capture. So this time I thought let me show the error quickly, since I can able to recreate, and I want to try recovering the drive. I know that it is a terrible mistake. If you have a RAID Z1 or something which has only one drive redundant, this thing, if it fails, then you don't have any choice to replace as soon as possible. But in my case, since it is a RAID-Z2, I can afford getting another drive failure. Still nothing should happen, but of course it is good to address this as early as possible, even a scenario like this, because that's the whole point of having RAID-Z2, so that before another one gets corrupt or something, it's good to kind of address this. So you can see that I just updated, but unfortunately in that episode I was not able to show, because at the time of demo everything seems to be working fine. But you can see there I just booted the server, and you can see there now it shows as degraded, and you can go to the alerts. You can see there the Titan as a big pool is degraded, one or more devices have been removed. So it means the drive is plugged in, and it has not able to start getting the drive to spin. Okay, so what happens is the spindle is not able to spin since the head got struck. So it is trying to nudge, but it is unable to move. So this is what it is. But since I not much used these drives, I mean, I know that this may be a 6 years old drive from my record, which I have showed in the previous episode. But what happens is, since it is not that used, there is no issue of much wear and tear, but it may be just that I'm not using enough, and it may be a reason it got struck. It can be anything. So I just thought, let me give a try. I'm not going to lose anything. I just want to open the drive. I know that it should be done in a very clean room. I don't recommend someone doing this. I do worked in the past as a as a hardware engineer, and I do some stuff like that, so I have some experience. I hope I must have had some clean room, but in this case my objective is to remove all the screws and open the drive and give as little time as possible. See, I'm doing with some logic, which is why I'm saying don't recreate something or nor take this as an example. It's just a fun attempt, and see that whether I can able to revive it. Okay, so I want to be quite quick, open the drive, and then quickly move that head assembly away from the drive. If it is struck, and see if it works fine after that. Okay, so I have a short window of opportunity. I just want to take maybe a minute or so, the overall process, the moment I uncover it. Okay, so that I want to prevent any type of lint or dust falling there. And even in that case, if something falls, the moment it starts spinning, there's a huge chance that it may get blown away to some of the edges or corners of the drive. So it's all type of things may be possible. So before doing that, I just want to show, you can see there it shows this error, and you can see the drive has been removed. And once I go to the disks, you can see there it is kind of no longer listed here. Okay, you can see there it is not listed anywhere. I can do one thing, I can just quickly shut down, and I can pick this camera and I can show nearby. Yes, hope you can able to hear it is shut down. Let me quickly start the server, and after a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, you should able to hear once the FreeNAS is booted, you can able to hear it should start it should start the drives. And then the top one is that 2 terabyte drive, the Toshiba 2 terabyte drive. It should start it should try starting that drive, and it will eventually fail. Hopefully again I should able to get that this time, if not in my previous video. So since it is not connected to a monitor, we can't able to see what is the current state of the FreeNAS boot. Let us wait for a couple of seconds. Yeah, you can see there it's just started. I can do one thing, I can take my microphone near the drive so that we can able to hear. Yes, see, you can see there. Yeah. As you can see, it is still trying to boot. I can able to hear that clicking noise. I lost the patience. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this server off. I may just press the power off button. If not, I'm just going to turn off the SMPS directly. As you can see, this is the drive which is causing that failure, and you can see the rest of the drives. I may later give a good vacuum clean, but for now I just want to pull this out. So somehow I should be able to disconnect with one hand. Yep, so you can see there I'm using this CD drive to a hard drive mounting bracket. So you can see there, so this way I can fit more drives in this regular PC case. So somewhere here I'm using another mounting bracket where I'm using a couple of hard drives. So same way this drive has this mounting bracket. As you can see, I don't want to remove this. I just want to remove the top cover and see if I can able to nudge and make it work once again. So if you notice, it is quite strange. There is a small plastic tab over here. Hope I can show you. If I can tilt, you can see there. There's a small plastic tab. Perhaps that is to prevent any, that is to check any warranty void and stuff like that. But other than that, it has this regular corner screws. There are 4 screws. And I'm not sure if this has any spindle screws which is outside of this cover. I need to make sure if that is there. I need to be careful when I put back this lid. The torque should match whatever they put before, whatever they set before. Yes, other than that, it has this regular 4 corner screws and a couple of these side ones as well. You can see there. I need to make sure what is this about, because each model is different. The ones which I opened in the past don't have something like this. It does have, of course, vent hole somewhere here which goes through that filter, but in this case I'm not sure if I'm supposed to remove this aluminum sticker, or it's just not any screw, it is to do something with the pressure. Who knows actually. Okay, so let me pick a Torx head which matches this size, and I can quickly remove this screws and we can have a look inside. See, I'm not able to find or feel any screw below this, but if I find, I need to gently peel a part of this sticker, and I should loosen that spindle motor's screw as well. So I have removed all the screws. You can see there near this head assembly as well. I'm not sure whether this has a screw. What I can do is I can cut it like a cross, and we can lift that sticker. Okay, if nothing is there, then nothing is there. It depends on the drive model and stuff. Looks like nothing is there underneath. If I tilt this way, you should be able to see, it should shine light through that. So it's just metal underneath, there is no screws further, so which means we can just remove this cover. So hopefully we can see any damage, or if the head got struck, it should stay on the platters. I have gently nudged this up. I'm yet to remove this cover, so we can quickly remove and have a peek. As I said, I don't want to keep it open all the time. Once I know what is the state inside, then I need to plan what I can do with that. So let me just little bit lift this, and hey, it's a surprise. You can see there the head is parked. It is not on the platters as what I thought before. So which means there is something else, maybe it is causing. See, as far as I have examined, everything looks fine, but there is some initial resistance over this head assembly. Once it moves on the platters, it goes smooth. Okay, you can see there is a noise initially, then it kind of goes smoothly. It doesn't touch anything, but initially there is some type of resistance. I'm not sure it is deliberate or it is something, it's a mechanical issue. So other than that, I found there is no other obvious issues or any broken parts inside, and even this filter looks fairly good. I'm not seeing any other issues. So I need to quickly check, and if maybe if nothing is obvious, then I may put back the cover and we can see if it works fine. And if it works fine, then I need to examine for some time so that it doesn't repeat some type of intermittent issue, that the problem goes away and then comes back once more. As you can see, I have just put back the system and connected the power and SATA cables. We just see if this works. Once it is all put together, or who knows, it must have completely damaged. Let me turn on this power, and
I don't think so this has fixed anything. I can still able to hear clicking noise. We see what FreeNAS reports inside. As you can see, the server is up and back again. I can able to hear the same clicking noise just like before. There is no change in the noise. I am not sure it is fixed anything. So anyway, nevertheless, we can see inside, yes, as expected, it shows degraded, and we can see yes, degraded system. Yeah, we can ignore this, and we can see there it is the same. And let us go to storage disks, and hopefully we should not able to find that 2 TB drive. Yeah, you can see there it is not showing there. Before I wrap up this episode, I just want to quickly log in this FreeNAS and see if I can able to get smart control hard drive parameters. Okay, so let me do SSH so I'm going to go ahead and replace this drive shortly, and sudo cdmnt titan big pool utilities cat db2. Yeah, we can try this command. Yeah, these are the ones which is meant for working drives. In this I need to see which the one it matches this drive. Okay, it looks like you can see that this is not available, ADA9, and if I type ADA8, it is working drive. Maybe we can grab its capacity, or just we can remove this filter. Okay, so if I do that, in the top it should be able to show the size of the drive over here. Yes, sector sizes and capacity, user capacity. So we can do a grep of capacity. Yep, you can see there it is 1 TB drive, and we should be able to find for all other drives 7. It shows 6. It shows 5. It shows 4. 3, 2, 1, yep, and 0. See, these are the FreeNAS storage drives. The other one is the boot pool, so we can ignore the boot drive or USB drive. So 0 to 8, which means totally 9 drives. The 10th drive, which is not been activated, is this, the failed drive. So I'm going to go ahead, sometime maybe down the line I may replace this drive. I tried my best. Trust me, in the past I have opened the drive. This I'm talking about sometime like 2003-4, sometime like that. I have opened the drive, put back, and it does work at times. Okay, but there are also cases if it is really failed, and in that case we may not get back, and I'm not interested doing any tweaks further on this drive. I just want to go ahead straight. I have some spare 1 TB drive. I may replace with that, or I may go ahead and purchase a new replacement 2 TB drive and replace this 2 TB drive, so that in the future if I want to upgrade this big pool, all I need to do is I need to upgrade the rest remaining 4 drives out of this 5 drives of RAID-Z pool. So hope you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, I am not able to get this drive working back again. So if you have anything to discuss, be in touch via mail or post your queries in YouTube comments. Thanks a lot for joining me. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye bye.